we are going to go ahead and make banana bread today. This one is not as ripe as I would usually use, but I need 3 bananas, so that one is going to have to do. So first you're going to need 3 bananas, and then we are going to go ahead and mash them up. Brock just wants to be carried, so we pretty much have to do everything while carrying him. And then, of course, making food for the other 3. Okay, so we just mash up and it should be this consistency. So it should look like this. Okay, so I already melted the butter, but we are doing a 1/2 cup of melted butter, so we're just gonna go ahead and pour that in. And then next we're going to go ahead and do 2 eggs. And then I usually just use the same measuring cup because I don't want to wash more dishes. We are going to do a 1/2 cup of white sugar and then another 1/2 cup of brown sugar. So I'm going to go ahead and get... Okay, we got our little helper. She put on her apron, so we're going to go ahead and pour that in, baby. So we're doing again, 1/2 cup of brown sugar. And then I'm going to do a 1/2 cup of regular sugar. Thank you. Ready? Good job. Okay, so I'm going to get the teaspoons ready. We are going to do vanilla, baking soda, and baking powder. I had forgot we are doing a 1/2 cup of milk, and yes, I do use the same measuring cup because I am not going to wash any more dishes than I need to. Okay, it's a teaspoon of vanilla, but just measure with your heart. Okay, and then now I'm going to get the baking soda and baking powder. Okay, ready? This is, what is this? We're doing baking powder. Okay, and then, ready? Thanks. And then I'm going to do baking soda. Okay, and then we're gonna do a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. Okay, so 1/4 teaspoon cinnamon, and then another 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So put that in, and then next will be our flour. So we are gonna go and do 1.5 cups of flour. So yes, we are gonna use the same measuring cup. Actually, since I keep my flour in this container, it's a bit easier to scoop out with this. So again, we're doing 1.5 cups of flour. Just toss that in there, and then now we go ahead and blend it. Okay, so while we have that mixing, we are going to get 3 tablespoons of butter. We're going to go ahead and melt this. Okay, so this next part is optional. Our mixture just finished mixing. If you wanted to stop there, you could, and you could just bake that at 355 for 50 minutes. So this next part you do not have to do. But we went ahead and got our 3 tablespoons of butter. We melted that, and then we are doing our 2 tablespoons of sugar. And then we're doing a brown sugar. And then I am doing cinnamon. I'm only gonna do a tablespoon and a half for the cinnamon. You could do 2 though, if you wanted to. Okay, so then we're gonna mix this together with a fork or spoon, and then we're gonna go ahead and swirl that into our banana bread mixture. So let's go ahead and pour the mixture into the pan, and then I'll go ahead and do the swirl.
Daddy.
Okay, so now we just go ahead and swirl it in like this. And now we're gonna go ahead and bake at 355 for 50 minutes.
Say Daddy.